and welcome to the 3 by the Sea Designs podcast. This is the first episode of 2024. Today's Friday, January 12th, and it's episode 37. I'm pretty sure, 37. So it's been quite a while since I've done a regular podcast. In fact, I did Vlogmas in December, which was so much fun. But before that, it was November since I had recorded a regular episode. So it's been quite a while since I've sat down and done a proper chat with you guys. So welcome. And if you did not watch Vlogmas, go back and watch it if you have the time, because it was so much fun. Everyone said that they enjoyed it. I hope that you guys did. And I know that I had a lot of fun doing it. It was my first time doing Vlogmas, so I didn't really know what I was doing, but I did have fun with it, and I'm looking forward to doing them again in the future. So if you're new here and you don't know what 3 by the Sea Designs is, it is a shop that I have with my mom, Dreama, and my sister, Becky. We have an online Etsy shop where we sell our handmade project bags, hand-dyed yarn, and notions like stitch markers, progress keepers, scissors, needle stoppers, all that kind of stuff. And it's for knitters and crocheters. So again, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to episode 37. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've taken down most of my Christmas decorations, but I still have my tree up because I just haven't had time to sit down, and because there's a lot of delicate ornaments on the tree, so I really want to wrap them up the right way and make sure that they don't break, and that just takes time. You can't just throw it all into a box. So that's the only thing that I still have left, but you can see I've got all my Christmas boxes out still, so I'm trying to transition. January is always a weird time when you take down the decorations. Everything looks so plain and dull and depressing looking, so I guess I've just been procrastinating taking it all down, but I did get everything down but the tree. So anyway, I'm going to be doing some rearranging in here anyway. I think I'm going to switch the living room, dining room, office combo back to the way it was before. But I don't know. That's gonna be several weeks away before I decide fully what I'm gonna do on that, at least after our shop update. So speaking of shop update, I have a few fun announcements to tell you about. So tomorrow, Saturday, January 13th. Today's the 12th. So Saturday, January 13th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be adding some new things to the shop. It is a mini shop update. It's not a full collection, but there's going to be some new yarn, some new stitch markers, progress keepers. We're going to have some new notions, and it's going to be a really fun update, I think, because we're bringing back Memories of Paris. We're bringing back our Candy Hearts Minis set. We're bringing back some really fun Valentine's Day themed stitch markers and progress keepers, as well as a couple of new sets. And the shop will be filled with notions where we have some super cute needle stoppers that are Valentine's Day themed. And what else? Is that all that's new? I think that's it. So I'm going to show you the new yarn that we're going to have, and I'll show you a few of the new stitch markers and the new notions. So I'm not going to show you everything. It would take too long to go through everything, but I will show you some of the stuff, and I'll at least show you all the new yarn. So what else did I want to tell you about? Oh, if you ordered the Beauty and the Beast mystery sock set, those are going to be shipping out the 25th, starting on the 25th. So it'll probably take us a couple of days to get those shipped out. So Thursday, January 25th, maybe Friday, January 26th. Yours might ship around that time. So basically at the end of this month, they will get shipped out. And what else? Oh, another fun, exciting announcement is that if you're local to us, so we live in the Tampa Bay area in Florida. If you're local to Florida or to this area and you'd like to come over and see us, we are going to be having a trunk show at our local yarn shop, which is Suncoast Yarns. I'll put all of their contact information down below in the description box so you know where to go. But it's going to be Saturday, February, hang on, let me look at my notes. Saturday, February 10th from 11 to 4. So there is I think 3-week yarn crawl going on right now, or during that time. And we're in the middle of it, I think. So I think it's the 3rd, the 10th, or maybe it's like the end of January and then the 3rd and then the 10th. I'm not exactly sure on all the details of it, but I know that we will be at Suncoast Yarns on the 10th from 11 to 4 p.m. So that's going to be so much fun. We're so excited about going to our local yarn shop, and we would love to see you all there. And if, like I said, if you're local to this area or you're going to be in Florida during that time, definitely come out and see us. You guys notice I'm wearing one of my finished objects. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. But we're going to have new yarn, some of it from our spring collection that's coming up. We're going to be bringing all of our stitch markers and progress keepers and project bags. We're going to have some exclusive project bags, lots of Valentine's Day themed stuff and springy stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're so excited about it. We've done trunk shows in the past, but it's been a long time since we've done one. Last year was such a busy year for us that we just haven't been able to get to that point yet where we can do wholesale and trunk shows. And I mean, that's one of our goals this year, is to really start expanding in those areas. So I think we're finally at that point where we're going to be able to do that. So, which is all exciting, growing your business and networking with other yarn dyers and other yarn shops, and just communicating with other knitters and crocheters. It's so much fun. So, anything else I need to tell you? Oh yes, the last date announcement is Saturday, March 16th. That is when our spring collection will come out. That's our first big collection of 2024, where we will have yarn, project bags, and notions. All in a spring collection type of theme, lots of springy looking yarns and project bags. So that will be Saturday, March 16th. And we'll probably update the shop like we always do around noon Eastern time. So those are the important things that are coming up. Let me show you some of the new yarn that we're going to have in the shop starting tomorrow, which is Saturday. Okay, so we are bringing back a very beautiful colorway called Memories of Paris. We had this colorway in the shop last year. I think last year is when we brought it to the shop. It is such a beautiful colorway. It has pinks and peaches and gold, like a very light gold color. Let me take it out of the skein. This is our sock set that we're going to have. Take it out of the band, I mean, not the skein. There's some pink speckles in there as well. There's like a taupe kind of very light mushroom color in here. Basically this color of the mini. And it's variegated, but very subtle and slight changes So you're not going to see a lot of like high contrast areas in your fabric that you're making. The sock set does come with the 2 minis, which are such a nice addition to it. So we'll have it on our Sanibel base, which is our 75-25 superwash merino nylon fingering weight. And we'll have it on our sock sets as well, Sanibel sock sets. And then we will have it across all of our bases, actually. So we will have it on our DK weight, which is our Destin base, as a single or as a sock set. We will also have it on our Amelia Stellina base. So this is our, it's 75% superwash merino, extra fine merino. It's 15% nylon and 10% silver stellina. Look how pretty that stellina is in there. Both the minis are the same base as well with the stellina. So we will have this as a single as well as a sock set. So what other bases? Oh, we'll have it on our Coquina cashmere base. This is a fingering weight MCN, 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon. It looks so beautiful on this base. Love all the speckling. There's 2 different pink speckles. So pretty. So we'll have it on our Coquina base, and then we also added it to our St. Augustine base, which is our Surrey alpaca silk blend. This is a lace weight. It's 74% baby Surrey alpaca, 26% silk. This is a 50-gram skein and it's 328 yards, so it's definitely a lace weight. And it's so soft and so pretty. So, Memories of Paris across all of our bases, which is really exciting, and especially on the stellina base. So that will be in the shop tomorrow. Now, we have a couple of things that will go with this. One of the new colorways that we have coming to the shop is a tonal. And it's actually the pink tonal that is in the sock set for Memories of Paris. This is called Lavan Rose. Okay, so like I was saying, to go with Memories of Paris, we have Lavan Rose. We dyed it across all of our bases as well. So this is a very rosy pink tonal. It's so beautiful. It's light and dainty and just the perfect rosy pink. And it goes so perfectly with Memories of Paris. Looks so beautiful with it. So we have Lavan Rose on our Sanibel base, Destin DK, Coquina, which is the cashmere base, fingering weight. We also put it on the Surrey alpaca base, our St. Augustine base. And we added it on our Amelia Stellina base. And it looks so pretty. It's getting a little bit blown out here. It is definitely lighter on this base, but not quite as light as it's showing up on camera. But it's definitely lighter. You can tell the difference here. It's so gorgeous though. So gorgeous. And it looks really pretty with the stellina. You can mix and match these bases too. You don't have to just use stellina or just use like our Sanibel base. I mix these bases all the time. They're very, very similar in, because they're both fingering weight, so they're similar in how they feel. The stellina is not scratchy at all. You can't even feel the stellina in the skein. And it looks pretty to mix them with something that's not stellina as well, if you're looking for a more subtle, and you don't want the stellina to kind of overshadow the colorway. So that is Lavan Rose coming to the shop tomorrow. Such a beautiful pink tonal. Perfect for this time of year. Perfect for Valentine's Day, for February knitting, February making. And Memories of Paris goes really well with it as well. We are going to also add a few skeins of white sands. We have it such a pretty color on the St. Augustine Surrey base. And that will match Memories of Paris or Lavan Rose. It will go with both of them, I think. So you could hold it double with the Surrey. You could hold it double with this Surrey on Lavan Rose. And there will be other bases besides this one as well. We'll have DK, cashmere, and regular fingering weight. It just makes a nice contrast to the colorways that'll be in the shop. And especially will look really nice with the next fun thing coming to the shop. So we decided to bring back our Candy Hearts minis set. Look how fun that is. This is a 6-piece set. Yes, 6 colors of really fun springy pastels that look just like the Candy Hearts classic Valentine's Day candy. It will be available on fingering weight minis as well as DK. These bases match our big skeins as far as the base goes. The Destin DK minis are the same base as our Destin base in the full skein, as well as our Sanibel fingering weight ones. So those are going to be fun to add back to the shop. These were super popular last year. Everybody loved them. And there's been so many fun projects that we've seen with people making these. If I can find some, I'll pop some pictures up of them here. I do have a pair of socks that I made with these. Was it last? It must have been last year that I made these. So these are just a plain vanilla DK weight sock. I used the Crazy Sock Lady DK weight pattern for her plain vanilla socks, and I held them double with white sands. I want to say it was on our stellina base, because yeah, it was, because there's definitely sparkle in here. So you could, if you didn't want these to look like that marled look, you could just use the DK version of the minis. But I held them double with white sands. So actually what I did was I took a skein of white sands and I took the minis set and I held them double to make the DK weight. Now, as far as the stripes go, I went, like, I just picked my order, and I want to say every 10, was it 10? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, so every 10 rows, I switched colors. I may have done a little more on the cuff. See if I can figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I guess I did 10 as well. So I did 10 rows for the cuff, and then every 10 rounds I switched colors. And then I went back to purple. So I did purple for the cuff and for the heel. And then I went back, I started going back in order again. And then on the bottom, I just used the pink again. They're so cute. I love how they turned out. They're like big, fluffy kind of house socks type things. I don't know that they would fit in my shoes because they're a DK weight, but I certainly love wearing them around the house. They are very cozy, but they're fun, bright colors, and I like the marled look of them. When you hold them double with a contrast color, it gives you that fun marled look, which I love. But I think these would be very cute on their own as well without holding them double with something. So that's the Candy Hearts minis. I was going to tell you that this set would look really cute with Lavan Rose. It would also, as like what I did, you could use these, you could hold these double, or if you used white sands as your main color, you could use these for color work. It provides great contrast. So there's so many different options that you could do for these. Use them on their own, pair them with another skein, hold them double with something. I would love to see them held double with our white sands on St. Augustine, Surrey. This would be so pretty. You could also use Lavan Rose. Hold them double with that. That would be really pretty as well. So all of this fun stuff is coming to the shop tomorrow on Saturday. There are some really cute new stitch stoppers, needle stoppers coming to the shop, as well as progress keepers and stitch markers. But I wanted to show you a couple of new sets that we're bringing to the shop. I don't know how well they'll show up. They look like they're showing up pretty good. This is a new 2-piece set. I think we called it Sweet Paws. And it's a black kitty, or a black and white kitty and a white kitty. And they've got hearts all around them. So cute. So that is a new set, and this is also a new set. It's going to be very difficult to show you because there's 5 of them. But this is a new set called Be My Valentine. It's a Charlie Brown set, and it's got Woodstock holding a Valentine. Whoops. Maybe I'll just put a picture in here since these are hard to show. But it's got Charlie Brown. Look at his cute little face. His little embarrassed face with his red cheeks. And Lucy. It's got Snoopy. He's giving you a little wink. And then there's one more Snoopy as well in a heart. There he is. So cute. So that is our Be My Valentine Charlie Brown set. And then we have a bunch of new needle stoppers that are coming to the shop. Most of them are Valentine's Day themed, but there are a few that are not. So we have a new set called Cutest Couple. These are needle stoppers that go on your needles. They're made from a silicone material, and they have a hole in the bottom as well as in the top. Can you see that? I don't know. Let me just take these out. Probably easier to show you that way. Anyway, they grip onto the points of your needles, and they stay there. They don't move. There's a hole there and there, so I guess you could put the needles in either side. So that's a little mini one and a Mickey one. Now these will be available, this particular set will be available as just Mickeys, just minis, or you can get them together. So they'll come like this or that. Or you'll have the choice of getting one of each. So we call that one Cutest Couple because Mickey and Minnie are the cutest couple around. Keeping in line with the fun magical theme, we also have some castles. We love Disney around here. We love everything Mickey. We're kind of obsessed with Disney and all of the different aspects of it, the characters, the themes, everything. So, and we live, 45 minutes away from Disney, which is so fun. Now, some very specific Valentine's Day themed and love themed stitch stoppers. So we have Cupid. We have some really fun coffee cups. I think we called that one Wild About Coffee. This one's called Loads of Love. So cute. This one is probably my favorite. It's called Coffee is My Valentine. How adorable is that? And it has a coffee mug on it. So adorable. This one also, Hugs and Kisses. So cute. Our needle stoppers come with two, so you have one for each needle. Love notes. Look at the Valentine's gnomes. So cute. And we could not have a little bear. So cute. Is that it? Yes. So that's it for the needle stoppers. We will have a bunch of other notions as far as stitch markers and progress keepers. I'll put some pictures up of them here. And what else? We're restocking our scissors. What else? I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. So head over to the shop tomorrow. Check everything out at noon Eastern time. I forgot to show you the Memories of Paris cowl that I made last year using our Memories of Paris colorway. This is a cowl that I designed, and it's available in our Etsy shop. And certain sections of the cowl are use just the single strand of Memories of Paris, and then there are other sections where I held it double with a mohair. This colorway here, like the darker sections with that grayish brown, are Memories of Paris held double with our weathered wood mohair. You could also use a Surrey alpaca to replace the mohair. You don't have to use mohair on this. Or you could also just leave out the lace weight held double. You don't have to hold it double throughout. So if you just wanted it to be one color all the way through, you could just use Memories of Paris or whatever colorway you wanted to use. You could do each section a different color. I've been wanting to try that so much, is use because there's 6 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've been thinking how fun it would be to make a cowl with a different color for each section. I think that would be a lot of fun. So this gives you a good idea of what Memories of Paris looks like knit up. See how it's variegated, but also the changes are very, very subtle. You can see some of those speckles in there. Love it. So, I'm glad I remembered to show that. Okay. That's it for shop news, shop announcements, all things shop related. I have a couple of finished objects to show you. One of them being this shawl. It's so warm sitting here with this on. It's so cozy. I love it. So, let me start with the 2 pairs of socks that I've finished. This is our Mean and Green Grinch colorway. This was from our mystery sock set back in, we put this up for sale in October last year, and they shipped out at the end of November, which was right before December for Christmas knitting. So this is the Mean and Green socks. I made them shorties, just plain vanilla. I followed, again, Crazy Sock Lady's plain vanilla socks pattern, and I just made them shorties. These are for me. They're so fun. Now, I did do a little pop of color at the top because this set came with a Grinchy Green mini. And my intention was to put the green at the toe as well. But when I was making the first one, I forgot to add the green to the bottom. So I was just like, well, I'm not going back to change it now. So I just did both of them with that little pop of green. And I decided, since I made shorties with these, I have plenty of yarn left over. So I'm going to make either my daughter or my son a pair of shorties for next Christmas. So I loved this colorway. It was so fun. And you guys loved it as well. A lot of you have asked us about this colorway, that when we'll be bringing it back. And most likely this will be back. It will definitely be back this year. A lot of times we do a Christmas in July sale event type thing. So if we do that again this year, we will bring this back in July. Maybe do a pre-order for it or something. But if for some reason that doesn't happen, we will definitely have this back next Christmas season. So starting in like next October, November time, this will be back. So this one was very, very well loved and very popular for sure. So many things you guys have been making with this has been so cute to see. We love seeing the stuff that you guys are making. All right, another pair of socks. Now, I did show these on Vlogmas finished, but I haven't shown them on the podcast, so I wanted to give them a formal showing of a finished object. These were actually a gift from my mom. Now, I never said that when I was making them because she watches this and I didn't want her to know that they were for her. But she loves long, cozy socks. So, and these are a DK weight. So I had always intended these for her. In fact, she's the one that, when we designed these colorways back in our fall collection, she was the one that suggested we have a color like this, which is Fairy Ring, to go with our Bejeweled Minis set. We needed something neutral that would really show off these colors if you wanted to pair them together. And so she is the one that suggested that. And Becky and I were both like, yes, we definitely need that. So that's how Fairy Ring came about. So I thought it was only fitting to make these for her. So these stripes are from our Bejeweled Minis set that we had back in the fall. And then the main color is Fairy Ring. And I just I held everything double, so they're DK weight. And I followed Crazy Sock Lady's DK weight vanilla socks, but I did them stripy. And she calls them her scrappy stripy socks. So I just picked an order for them to go through, and then I mirrored that order back down the foot. Thicker stripes on the foot and thin stripes on the top. And I think they turned out so cute. I love them. They are very long, but again, they're DK weight, so they're just perfect size for like cozy house socks. You'd probably be able to get these into some shoes, but probably not all of them. So that is those. And then my last, I actually have another finished object, but it's not done drying. It's over here on like a blocking mat. I use a big, huge yoga mat to block my stuff. I'm going to put up video here because I have video of it blocking, but it's not dry yet. So I'll show that next time, but I will show you what it looks like finished. So my battery died and I don't remember what I was talking about, but I think I was talking about my Magical Thinking Shrug. It's by Casa Pinka. I have it finished. I put in a video, but it's not done drying, so it's still on the blocking yoga mat. Now I'm going to show you my Gingerbread house shawl. It is finally finished. Well, I shouldn't say finally. I got a late start on it in December for my Advent knitting. This shawl was designed by Crystal T Knits. That's the designer. And I used my 2022 yarn advent calendar from Murray Woolgoods. I really love how it turned out. I love the pattern. It was very fun. It kept my interest the whole time. Each day is a different stitch pattern design, so you never get bored with it at all. And it makes this beautiful, scrappy shawl. I blocked it and it bloomed so beautifully, where you could really see all the different stitch patterns once it was blocked. They just kind of came to life, and I love it. I love it so much. It's Christmassy looking because, so the theme for this advent calendar was something Christmas related. It was like vintage Christmas cards or something along those lines. It was a Christmas related theme. So all of the colors to me lend themselves to like a very vintage Christmas color palette. So it's definitely Christmassy looking without being sort of in your face Christmas, which I love that too, but for wearing it, you can probably wear this more so than if it was just like reds and greens and stuff, which that would be really cute too, to have a specific Christmas shawl. But I'm very, very happy with the colors, happy with how it turned out, all of that. I'm also happy with my other advent calendar that I opened from this year, or from 2023, which was my Arkansas Yarn Co. advent calendar, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that one yet, but I'll probably work on that at some point this year. So I have so many leftovers from this advent calendar, which is so fun. I've got them all in this bag, and I'm going to make something else with these. I'm thinking a pair of scrappy, you hear the jingle bell? There's a little thing in here with a jingle bell on it that came in the advent calendar. It's got some kind of scented something in there. It smells like a Christmas tree. Anyway, I'm thinking a pair of Christmassy scrappy socks with these. I made last year, was it last year or the year before? It must have been the year before. I made a pair of Halloween scrappy stripy socks, and where I just pulled all of my Halloween looking colored scraps out, and I striped them like every 8 or 10 rounds. I striped them, and those were really cute, really fun to do. So I may do something like that again with these. So I'll have some Christmas scrappy socks. What else? I think that's pretty much all I have to show you, except for a couple of acquisitions. So for Christmas, my mom got me this really fun book called Knitting Peter Rabbit. It's by, who's it by? Claire Garland, it says. 12 toy knitting patterns from the tales of Beatrix Potter. I was obsessed with Peter Rabbit when I was a kid. I loved all of the Beatrix Potter stories, and I think this will be so, so fun to make. Look at the back. The pictures in here are so pretty. Let me see if I can, like, just look how adorable that is. I'm so excited about making these. And it's just, it reminds me so much of the books. The little bunny. I think she got it on Amazon. I'll link it below in the description box so you can check it out on Amazon. And then my other acquisition is my Avery Lane Creations subscription for December. I'm going to go ahead and show you the yarn because it's just beautiful. This is called Winter Wishes. Avery Lane Creations is a yarn dyer, and I am a monthly subscriber to her yarn box, and I get the DK version. It's 8515 superwash merino nylon DK weight. And this colorway is just stunning. The extras that were included this month, there's always little extras. So the extras that were included were a cute, cute pin that says just one more row. We all can relate to that statement, can't we? And a packet of hot chocolate. And this adorable skein coat from, who's it from? Let me look. Precious Knits Shop is who this skein coat is by. That's what it looks like. And it is a sleeve that you put over your cake of yarn or your skein of yarn, so it stays snug and doesn't tend to come unraveled like they sometimes can. If you're a center pull person, which I like doing, then these work perfect for you. It's kind of like a yarn cozy, but she calls them skein coats. And that's such a cute wintry theme. I love it. Is that everything? I think... No, it's not. I can't believe I forgot to show you this whip. So, when was it? During Vlogmas, actually it was Christmas Eve, I cast on a new pair of socks. And I already have one finished. Take that out. So this is the Find Your Joy socks. Find the Joy socks, I think. From Kay from the Crazy Sock Lady. And I have one finished. And I'm actually through the heel on the second one and onto the foot. So this one will be done in no time because the foot always just flies by for me. So this pattern is so fun. It keeps your interest. It's easily memorized. It's interesting, a little more than vanilla, but not so complicated that you are stressed about it. And it just gives this beautiful, beautiful texture all the way down the foot. If you wanted to, you could just have it on the leg part. I made some shorter, they're not completely shorties. I think I did 24 rounds on the leg. And I used the yarn that I showed on Vlogmas from Northwoods Fibers, and it's called Meli Kalikimaka, which is one of my favorite Christmas songs. And I just love it. I love the colors. I love how it looks tropical without being like too tropical, but it also looks Christmassy as well. Especially with that red contrast. That's why I have a palm tree as my progress keeper. Because of that song. Because of the colorway name. So I can't believe I forgot to show you those. So that is my one whip that I've been actively working on. Besides my blanket. Which doesn't have much progress. But my cozy memories. No. Cozy comfort throw. I think that's what it's called, is the blanket in there. I'll show it to you next time because I've really only added one color to it. So there's not much as far as that goes. But this is mostly what I've been working on, and it's in my super cute gnome bag that we had in our Christmas collection. So, can't believe I forgot to show you that. Sorry. I'm a little rusty with the podcast this time. All right, well, I'm going to record another episode in January, probably in 2 weeks. I want to keep it on a 2-week schedule. So I'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. Don't forget about our shop update, the trunk show. What else? All of the fun stuff that we have coming up. We will keep you guys fully informed on all of those things that are happening over on Instagram, on Facebook, and as well as here on the channel. So hope you guys are having a great happy new year and great start to your year in January. I know January is a little bit sluggish at times, trying to get over the holidays and just kind of getting started for the year. I know it's been a little bit sluggish for me as well. but I'm starting to sort of round that corner and get into full on, okay, let's get going for the year mode. So lots of exciting things to come for us this year. We have so many fun plans and so many fun things coming to the shop, to our business, to all of it. So, and we would love to have you guys along for this journey with us. We love this community that we have created here with you, and excited for new people to come in as well as the people that have been around since the beginning. So thank you to all of you. Thank you so much for watching and for liking and for subscribing. It means so much to all of us. So thank you guys. I'll see you again in a couple of weeks. Bye.